Modeling with geometry, proving triangles, by Mish, Jatinder, and Malin. What is a similar figure, you may ask? Well, the definition is, two figures are similar if all corresponding sides have the same proportion and all the corresponding angles are congruent. Similar figures are the result of a dilation. Here's an example of a similar figure. As you can see, there's a dilation of 3, 4 to 12, 3 to 9, and 5 to 15. Angles are always the same, as you can see again, 45, 45, 45, and 45, and 90. Now congruent triangles. Definition of a congruent triangle. Two figures are congruent if one can be obtained from the other by rigid motion. Rigid motion is the action of taking an object and moving it to a different location without changing its shape or size. Also, a figure is congruent when the angle sides are equal. Here's an example of a congruent triangle. The angles are always the same and the sides are always equal. 3, 3, and 3, 3, 3, and 3, and 60 all around. Now proofs. They're a more defined way of proving a triangle congruent. They're used to show the steps taken to prove a triangle is congruent with another triangle. On one side of the T-chart, write the role, and on the other side, explain the role. Here's an example. These two angles are congruent, and these two angles are congruent, and these two angles are 90. So, angle Q and angle S are congruent because that's given, as you can see, Q and S. Angle TRS and angle RTQ are also congruent because that's given. Now, by giving those two statements, two diagrams, we can say that side RT is congruent to side TR because of the reflective property. Triangle QRT is congruent to triangle STR because of AAS. That's how you prove a triangle congruent via proofs. Here's an overview. Similar triangles. They're SSS, AA, and SAS. We'll show you an example of each. Their proportional dilations prove similarity. Congruent. Same sides, rigid motion, prove congruency. Both have same shape and same angles. SS is when all three sides are the same. AA is when two angles are the same. SAS is when you have a side and angle in between the other side, making SAS. Hope you learned a lot. That's about it.